We have been programmed to believe life is so much harder than it needs to be, and I feel that so strongly. I feel that I have been living in this like reality of like everything is so hard. I can't do what I want. I can't get what I want. Everything is just difficult. Literally everything. And there's just like so much information out there too of like how to heal and how to be healthy and how to do this and how to do that and how to make millions and yada yada yada. It's so overwhelming. Like when did we make this experience so difficult? I don't believe it's supposed to be this difficult. Like I remember as a kid, I just like kept thinking like this can't be it. Like this can't be how the way life goes. Like we just come here and we just work all the time and everybody's miserable and no one really does anything fun, and then you just keep repeating that over and over. Like I don't believe we came here to do any of this. This system that's been, I don't know, like made for us, but then we also follow it. That's the crazy part of everything, is that we follow this system. Like we're so programmed as little kids that whatever our parents are doing or the people around us or society or whoever, whatever's happening around us, we just tend to say, okay, this is just how it is. And we tend to go off of that. And then now with social media, I feel like it's gotten even worse. It's just like, oh, okay, everybody's wearing bell bottoms. Okay, I guess I'll wear bell bottoms too. Oh, everyone's wearing low-rise jeans. I guess I'll do that too. Oh, everyone's doing their makeup like this. I guess I'll do that too. And it's like, what are we doing? We're all just clones of each other. Or clones of something. I don't even know who the original clone is. Like, we're all just copying and pasting. And there's so little creativity and authenticity and uniqueness. And especially with the rise of influencers, everybody just wants to be like the next influencer, listen to the same music, wear the same makeup, wear the same clothes, wear the same, I don't know, hats. I don't know why I said hats, but you get the gist. And I feel that it's so overwhelming and so bombarding that all of us, most people feel like, but I don't know how to change. There's nothing else I could do. Like, there's nothing else I can possibly create for myself. Like, this is just all it is, especially if you grew up in a certain household with a certain type of mentality. That's it. And I think the problem with also all of this is that we keep operating from the mind. The mind is so freaking human, and I feel like your ego lives a lot in there, because you tend to just be like, what is logical? What is reasonable? What is the right thing to do? What are the rules? How do I do it? What is everybody else doing? Like it's all think. And we have rejected our bodies. We have rejected our intuition. We have rejected what feels right to us. And that's also another thing. We're all different. So what feels right to me may not feel right to you, and that's okay. I think that's crazy that everybody wants to be like a one-size-fits-all type of thing. Or if I say like, hey, this will work for me, somebody else is like, that's not true. Well, that's not how it works. Science says yada yada. And it's like, okay, cool. It doesn't work for you. You don't like what I'm saying. Fine. Go find what works for you. At the end of the day, I'm like, all you have to worry about is that, are you happy? If what works for me doesn't work for you and vice versa, there's no harm in that. And also, people, stop trying to look for problems of like, well, it's not like that, there's other things. Just stop trying to find problems in everything that people say. That's another thing. I think that's crazy. I think I'm just ranting right now. But I feel like this needs to be said. People are always trying to find like holes in everybody's thoughts and processes and all these things. And everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to feel like they know best and they know what's right and they know the right answers and whatever. And I'm like, that's not getting us anywhere, okay? Are you happier? Are you healthier? Are you more at peace in your own body? I feel like that's the things that we should be worried about and concerned about and putting our focus towards. So I feel like, there's so much information out there and like, do it like this, do it like that. Like, but at the end of the day, I feel like you need to know yourself. You need to know your own cues. You need to know how your body works. You need to understand, the sensations or the feelings that go through your body. You need to understand how to process your emotions, because we're all humans and humans come with a lot of emotions. That's just life. Life is going to come with a roller coaster of emotions. Sometimes you're really happy. Sometimes you're depressed. Sometimes you have heartbreak. Sometimes like you're on top of the world and everything's so cool. Sometimes you're having so much fun and are just in so much joy. And other times you're just like, what is life? I'm so lost. I don't understand it. And I'm like, let's just embrace all of it. And let's also stop pretending like we're not all going through it. I feel like it creates a lot of shame when we are looking at people that are like, my life is so awesome and I have the perfect skin and I have the perfect clothes and I have the perfect relationship and look at my beautiful house and yada yada yada. And yes, it's fun to look at people that seem like they have it all together, but I'm always asking, like, are you actually happy? Like, I would love to hear that from these influencers or these people that have these luxurious lives. I'm like, do you feel peace in your heart? Like, do you feel peace within yourself? Like, can you sit with yourself in silence and just feel like, wow, I love my own energy and I love who I am? Because I think that's how we should be measuring our success. And if our life is full of purpose, is if we love who we are and if we are surrounded by activities that we love, people that we feel really connected to. And also with that, like, connection comes when you are vulnerable, when you are real, when you're honest, when you say what's really on your mind, when you embrace the weird habits that you have or the weird interests that maybe somebody told you was weird and then you were all embarrassed to accept it. When you embrace those parts of you, you can find your people, even though a lot of people are hiding, but it's like eventually I do believe you will find them. It's not all like terrible or good. Like, it's not all black and white. There is so much more in between. And I mean, also just people labeling good or bad, right or wrong, like that also creates chaos, because I feel like with most things you can find the gray area. But with all that being said, I just feel like I really needed to rant, because that's stuff I've been like thinking about lately. I do feel like things can and are more simple than we have been taught to believe. Also, we need to get out of our brains, out of our minds, I guess I should say, out of our minds, because our minds are chaotic and they create destruction. And it's not, it's not like we're our own enemies. I don't want to say it like that. I think our minds are just very primal, and also your ego's there. Like, it's your ego's trying to keep you safe, and it will stay in the things that are familiar, even if they're not good for you. And I think that's a big thing that people need to understand. Like, I know that doesn't make sense logically, because again, energy and who we are and at a soul subconscious level, like, it doesn't make sense logically. It just doesn't. So sometimes, like, you can get stuck in, let's say, bad habits. Like, maybe you overeat a lot and you just get stuck in that and you stay there. And a big part of you is like, this is just what I'm comfortable with, because this is what I'm familiar with. And your ego, your mind will keep you there. It's like, we know what this is. We know this, like, suffering in a sense. Like, we know what this is. We can expect it. And maybe subconsciously you believe you deserve to be like that and have these issues, and whatever the case is. I think with breaking a lot of these things, it's like you have to know yourself on an energetic level, like on a past the logical mind level. Like, gotta get into that subconscious mind, gotta get into the energy of, like, what are you holding on to? What are your true beliefs about life and about yourself? That's the core of everything. That's the core of your whole existence. That's gonna bring you so many more answers than, like, hey, try this supplement, do this workout, eat like this. No, if you come back to yourself and you start understanding who you really are, feeling safe within your own body, that's a huge one. I feel like a lot of people left their bodies a long time ago, like as kids, and they all went straight up to the mind, and the rest of you, it's almost like it doesn't really exist. So we got to get back into our bodies and understand, like, what is happening in there. What am I storing from my childhood that I never processed? What are the emotions that are there? Like, what is it that I like? Like, just because everyone's telling me to do HIIT training, what if I don't actually like that? What if I prefer taking a Zumba class? There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Or what if I prefer to go rock climbing over lifting weights? Like, I don't know. It's just about finding what works for you, instead of getting so caught up in what everybody else is doing and what everybody else is telling you to do. It's more about coming home to yourself and understanding what it is that I like, that works for me, that makes me feel good, even if it's not the popular choice, even if it's not what everybody else is telling you to do. And I know I'm all over the place with this one, but I don't know. I have a million thoughts right now. There's so much that's been coming up for me. And a lot of this is, a lot of the things that have been coming up is like, it shouldn't be this hard. Like, life should not be this hard. There's no way that we came here just to suffer. That doesn't make sense to me. And I'm trying, and I've been working, doing deep healings on myself for the last 4 years. I don't even know, 3-4 years. And I keep coming back to, like, it doesn't have to be this hard. Like, let me simplify my life. And the more I simplify it, the easier things become, and the happier I become, and the more at peace I feel in my own body. And I'm trying to not over consume with anything, even information, because sometimes I feel like that just like puts me in like a freeze state, because I'm like, there's just too much. I don't even know where to start. And sometimes it's just something simple that I need to do, or just a simple little perspective shift, or like, hey, if I'm having a crummy morning, let me just admit it. I'm having a crummy morning. I'm having a hard time right now. Let me take some deep breaths. Let me cry if I need to cry to regulate my body. Let me stretch. Let me go for a walk. Like, what do I need to move this out of me, and just accept that it's okay. I'm upset. I'm upset right now, and it's okay. Why am I upset? Okay, what's happening? Processing that, and then breathing it out and feeling like, how can I transmute this now into something better, something that's going to bring me a little bit more joy, a little bit more like ease. Like, what do I need to tell my body I am safe and everything is fine? I know it doesn't sound that simple, but I do feel like it is. And I do believe, and I know that once you come home to yourself, once you're able to tap into yourself, not in your mind needs to shut up. And I just saw 11:11 once I said your mind needs to shut up. You need to come down back into your body and remind yourself that you are safe here. This is your home while you're on earth. Your body is your home, the home to your heart, the home to your essence, to your energy, to your soul, to your higher self. It is the home. The more you can calm yourself down, the more you can clean it up of like pain and stress and worries and trauma and anger, whatever, the more you can clean that out, the more of your true essence can shine through with ease and flow, and then it becomes fun, because it doesn't have to be this hard. Anyways, I'll leave that there. That was a nice little rant. I hope you got something out of that craziness. But thank you for being here. Sorry if the lighting's kind of weird. It's been raining lately. Today's like the first sunny day, which looks really sweet. I like how it looks like after it rains. Anyways, but like and subscribe if you like this video, and if you want to see more, share with your friends. Please help me gain more subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. I don't know if that'll be possible, but hey, I'm gonna put it out there. You never know. But for now, I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.